Hi, Lizzie here. We're going to make some Anglo Saxon cakes today. They look a bit like cookies. So for this, you're going to need some Scottish oats or just regular oats, some dried apricots or dried apple, some unsalted butter, some ground cinnamon, and some honey. Okay? So to start with, you've got to preheat your oven to 160 degrees. Okay, and then whilst that's on, you can start melting the butter. So pop the butter into the pan, turn the heat off. Okay, and then once that's started to melt, we can start putting the other ingredients in. Now, to measure the ingredients today, I used the scales. Okay, and you need 250 grams of oats, 125 grams of unsalted butter, 50 grams of apricots or apples, 4 large teaspoons of runny honey, and a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Okay, so that looks like it's melting quite quickly. I'm going to get out a spoon so that we can stir at the same time. Yeah, so this is really hot, so it's probably a good idea to get your adult to sort of come and help you to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much melted, so I'm going to start putting my ingredients in. So first I'm going to put my apricots in. It doesn't really matter what order you put them in. And then I'm just going to have a quick check to make sure I'm doing it right. Yep, popping all the ingredients in. So all of the oats, and there you go. Okay, a teaspoon of this, ground cinnamon. Okay, and 4 tablespoons of honey. It's quite a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Super. Okay, so that is all of the ingredients you need. And once you're happy and that's all in there, give it a really big stir up. Okay, stir it all up. Stir it all around. Like that. Okay, and once it's all stirred up nicely, it'll start to look a little bit like this. Okay. Right, when you're happy that that's stirred up well enough, you need to get a tin tray, and you can either grease it yourself with either some butter or something like that, or you can use some grease-proof paper. Okay. And then just pop the heat off and let it cool down, and then we'll come back and we'll start to put them in the oven. Okay, so it's cooled a little bit, so I'm going to get it out now and start popping it on the tray like you can see here. So you just use a spoon, press it against the side because it will be quite flaky and start falling apart a bit, but that's alright because it's got honey in and it'll start to stick together. Okay, so you can sort of push it all together on here as well. Okay. Alright, and if you want, if you've washed your hands, you can start to push them together yourself. Because the mix just cooled slightly, it wouldn't hurt your hands. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do 12 of these, and then I'm going to pop them in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to show you afterwards. Okay. Okay, so the timer just went off, so I got the cakes out, and I just wanted to show you them so you know what to look for. A bit like this. Some of them might be a bit flaky, might be a few bits here and there, but generally stay together. Now they're done and they're really hot, you need to just leave them alone, let them set, and then when they're cooler, you can eat them all up. Alright, take care. Bye.